tried to replace you with something new. Whilst my body drives heartbreak along the ground, dancing about the idea of you. Whilst you decide if I belong to lost and found, you know I'm dying to reach out to you. I'm trying but you can't see. You say my calls never come through. Why can't you just hear me? I'm crying 'cause I can't feel you. My heart's sinking to my feet. I'm lying 'cause I can't touch you. Why can't you just hear me? It seems to have impact on me. I feel pain every time you cry. You say you'll be back before I know it. Why'd you always lie? I tried to get on with somebody that's not you. Whilst I had the pain that sits before my eyes, dreaming about the idea of you. Whilst you decide if I fall or if I fly, you know I'm dying to reach out to you. I'm trying but you can't see. You say my calls never come through. Why can't you just hear me? I'm crying 'cause I can't feel you. My heart's sinking to my feet. I'm lying 'cause I can't touch you. Why can't you just hear me? You know I'm dying to reach out to you. I'm trying but you can't see. You say my calls never come through. Why can't you just hear me? I'm crying 'cause I can't feel you. My heart's sinking to my feet. I'm lying 'cause I can't touch you. Why can't you just hear me?
Hello. Alright, sorry about that. Ugh. Where are my glasses? Here we go. Alright, so today we're going to be streaming Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Because apparently the Ace Attorney trilogy is not a working subject on Twitch. Ooh, jeez. The cold air, I can feel it. Not like that, I just had a bunch of food to eat, so, things happen. Well, basically, I was eating dinner, and then, I had to go about and sort stuff out, and then, suddenly, I was just feeling the gate, feeling a little off. Turns out, crappy hinges. It was weird. Don't get me started on trying to deal with multiple doors. It's like, it's like multiple gates and doors, all to throw out a bin. Full of crap. Alright, so, let me see. Let's make sure everything's in A-OK. Okay. Wheat right there. Oh yeah. I haven't put my wireless dongle in yet. Alright. There we go. In case you're wondering, why am I gonna be playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney with a controller? Because, why not? Okay, now let's see here. There you are, you little bastard. Okay. Now we just wait for it to turn on, and everything should be fine and dandy. Okay, just give it a minute. Once it loads the stuff up, it should fix the screen bit. There we go. So, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Ugh, damn it. My eye just suddenly got sore. Ugh, solid crust in my eyes. I don't know what exactly said crust is, or where it's from. All I know is that it feels solid, it feels painful in the eyes, and this probably proves that I can't do shit putting on contacts. There's no way I'd be able to put them on perfectly, nor would I be able to, frickin' get them off. Okay, now it's time for a trial. Day 3. Open 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh yeah, right. This is... Hold on, Maz just be naked again. But yeah, if I remember right, this has to do with, like, the kid being brought over for Steel Samurai stuff and all. You know? Yeah. Okay, hopefully that fixed my eyes of any unnecessary crap. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Basically, they found a witness that saw you kill the guy. Really, it's nothing. Right, Maya? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, Mr. Powers is truly innocent. We should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Let's double check. How could this work with Sutton? Contains foe of every victory seed, every battle Steel Samurai has won. I think that will help us against the boy. Although, we're not exactly trying to pick on him. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. If Voice was here, he'd probably just be like, "Hey, Solo Wolf, say this." And I'd just be like, "No." They'd just be like, okay, well, how about you say this? And I'm just like, no, that's the same word. And they'd just be like, okay, say this. I'm like, no. Okay, courtroom number 4. Look at them shaking heads, being like, Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studio. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? Oh, who can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I'm the Steel Samurai. I make the Steel Samurai new ruffle. Then you just see Edgeworth be like, must let out stress. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well, please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. He doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Yeah, seems like we got pressuring to do. On the day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had the meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting, until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. We're gonna do it. The day of the murder. At 9 o'clock that morning, let's pressure and figure out. Is that when you always come to work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know about the freaks in your industry. Still, Furu, I was pretty busy all that day. Sad face. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was watching the whole... Well, was sitting there watching the whole thing. Well, she was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch at the employee. We need to put pressure. Why'd it go on so long? Pretty sure you've already heard about this. But Will Powers twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh, right, thus the limp. Which, of course, led to me missing my language. Ruffs. Ruffs? Rolling on the floor, starving? I hear that everyone else ate their lunch at the employee area. What exactly do they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had the meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? It must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Hold on. Is there a way for me to see? Actually, there's something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak at least. So, you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Not all. I was sure I was on something there. We were in the meeting till around 4. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So, nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left the chairs. Hold on, let me see about that thing. Let me see this here. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak, at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Yeah, doesn't that seem odd? Okay, let's try contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. Yeah, what do you want, Sweats? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? And the guy's like, me. No, hey, good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Wait, let's see if we can pressure a little more. So, in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. It does seem odd. Oh. Well, it seems like we're doing this now. Okay, let's see. A T-bone steak. I think I could eat it later. I suspected as much. When exactly did you eat it? Took one break during the meeting. Wolfed it down then. Mental image okay with me in my grave. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. Okay, let's try and press this one. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn and say to me, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it? Actually, I kinda can, so nobody left the table during the whole meeting? During the meeting, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not the one, Sweat. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? Only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Can you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during the break? Well, got him. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. And Phoenix is just like, here it comes. Wait, Edgeworth laughed and we still have to do the testimony? Yeah, food, we took a break. Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 and base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, well. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Stems. Or is it steams? I don't know. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Well, it's a good thing the judge frickin' gets it. I mean, you know something's up, but even he's just like, I don't think that works. Okay, let's put in pressure. What time exactly did you take this break? I say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Edgeworth is just... Wait a minute, he didn't even butt in. It's only 15 minutes. It's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table? Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, Diva Seek's plate. Wait, Divaskis? Divaskis? Divas? I don't know how to pronounce that. The producer. Eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes? That's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony of this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of these people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Yeah. Well, when you think about it, the trailer is technically closer to Studio 1. I'm just saving here just in case I get my arse booted. Because, well, no way. Basically, Studio 1 and employee area, there's still like the setup there. Let's claim. If I agree to let everyone in the trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With the 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Look at Edgeworth, he is tisking. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you know that from 2:15 to 4 o'clock, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkeyhead had fallen across the path. Whoa, you're right. Oh, yeah. Although, can't people just shimmy along the trees or something? True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. So, are we just gonna see a big old panic? It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct them. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? I'm afraid you lose this round. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. But what? It's over? Very well, the court's opinion on this case as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to the case. Furthermore, with regards to the foe of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Okay, well, seems like shit be happening. Jeez. What do we do now, Maya? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Maya, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, a hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. And here he goes with a sniff. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Oh. Whoa. You inhaled some spit accidentally. Ugh. Also, hold on. I forgot to fix the frame rate on my face. There we go. Alright. That's just a clear phlegm. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this now, shall we? The court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because y'all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Edgeworth's having a tough time. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Atkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth would be fine. I prefer a bearded gentleman myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain towards for a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use all that good yet. But I bring it with me whenever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Note. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day. What you saw the day of the incident. Let us check. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came up by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we'd see in here, honestly. Anyway, I think I just figured out a little, contradiction. Found the map on the internet. Went through the woods and the path. Going for the studio, got kinda lost on the way for about 30 minutes. Yeah, there was a Steel Samurai, totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Hold on, let's have a little inquiry about this. What sort of bad guy was it? The guy, the person, kinda tall, skinny. You sure it was a guy? I don't know, he was kinda far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. Of course, if I had my camera with me, that would have been time for a shot, I tell ya. So, let's have a little question here. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Okay, let's try doing the pressure on all bits, just so we can be clear. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Found the map on the internet. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on the rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Edgeworth is getting the frickin'... He's getting the frickin' anvil. Went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in like a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So, you went straight to the studio? I got kinda lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Yeah, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came up behind the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down. Okay, let's take a wee look. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not bad, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. Hang on, can I present something? Heck. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations. I did think, you bastard! Whoops, that didn't go so well. Oh, there's the thing. Billy, what you just said, well, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? We're quite clear about that. Kid be surprised, being like, eh? Billy, you shouldn't lie here, you understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize poor child so. I don't care if he's a trial or prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? That's a very little box. So you did have a camera? And did you use this camera? Well, why would they use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Let's see what he saw. Yeah, I have my camera with me. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham. And then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Oh, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Jeez. This may be a pickle if we're not careful. Yeah. Had camera with him. So, why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. So, you were watching the Steel Samurai? Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay then, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, cause the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? press him harder. Cody. Oh, what? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yeah, you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witnesses stated that he saw it quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? Just My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, order! Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that the young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Okay, well, there's like two things. Well, actually I need to think. What are all the links? Should we have opened this just to read it? Like, what's up with that? Ugh, jeez. This is gonna be tough. He couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more we'll watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We have ascertained that the young boy is a great fan of Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the fight? Well, I'm glad I could do some chances. He was watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably. Probably? Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof, come on, think of something, nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. You have another explanation for this? Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Let's see. Breaking his leg. The murder weapon, the break in the shaft have been mounted with duct tape. Okay, why don't we try this? We haven't tried that. Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Huh, lost your nerve, have you? Very well, I'll ask you the question again. I have evidence. Why did Cody look away from the fight? He went to the studio, didn't he? Here's my proof. What, the camera? What's that? The camera? The witness stated they recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Well, vibrations and stuff. Hey! Bullseye. Well, what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Well, you realized there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Hey, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? He puffed in his mouth. Here. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. I means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. But very well, Cody. Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Here we go. Time for a cross-examination. Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. You geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth. I'm the bearded gentleman. And that's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yikes. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So, you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened, yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would've, once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? Let's press him hard. Nah, he definitely would've taken a picture. Gotta be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Atkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How'd you know? I see for all your lies, Cody Atkins. It's one of my powers. Oh, wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I even want to keep a picture like that? It's becoming less and less cooperative. Sorry, I'm just biting the skin off my fingers because, you know, it's poking out like a knife. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Let's try this. Finally, we get to use that book. Cody. Where? Yeah, and every time you say Cody, you follow up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Well, here's a little flip. Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackett. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. But Maya, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The photos were blurry, he erased them by mistake, or the Steel Samurai didn't win. Well, this one would flip the whole thing upside down, wouldn't it? Now screw it. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth, the bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. Oh, look at him, he's breaking. It's impossible, the Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order. I will have order. Oh, witness. I mean, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh. Well, he broke. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose the fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Oh, he crying. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yeah, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Well, Hammer was the victim, but it seems like the Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph. Are you saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Soulbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck in the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Huh? Then Phoenix is just like, huh? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Oh, what? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Sniff. Here, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Maya, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see the photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Huh. This doesn't look like a 1. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Then Edgeworth is surprised. Just, ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But, that's impossible. Eh? What's all this about? Please explain, so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Yeah, we could talk about the trailer being there. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss Divaskis were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in that trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yeah, actually, the reverse was true. In actuality, I mean, sorry. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Yeah, we could mention the sleeping pills. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that I'm so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this ball for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this ball. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the ball. Empty ball given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Solbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. The trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. Well, we got ourselves a 4th day. Whew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. You sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers. We have to go and make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Sniff. He'd just be like this. Sniff. Bark, bark. Nice old tune. Wow, 1 hour and we went through that entire trial. 1 sec. I'm just getting rid of that border because it is annoying me. Here we go. Let me see. Is everything going well? Alright. Let me see. Day 3 investigation. still October 19th. Wait, so it's not a 4th day? That was a close one, huh, Maya? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we have no time to waste. Well, let's get going. To the studio. October 19, Global Studios. Hey, Cobra, how you doing? Ace Attorney Poggers. Anyway, hey, what's up? Yeah, alright. So far we found a completely different case of the Steel Samurai. Instead of the Steel Samurai being the murderer, Mr. Powers, it seems like Jack Hammer stole the samurai costume and went to Studio 2. Yo, Windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Your 4G died right as I said that. Oh. Yeah. Okay, you know the whole Mr. Powers killed Hammer. Well, it seems like Hammer stole Seal's samurai costume. And then went to Studio 2 instead of Studio 1. Nick? Take your guards down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station, if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo, she's alive. You okay? I was wondering about Diva Skis, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. He seems fair. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. What the fuck was that? Well, she was basically, you know, saying that if you eat her donuts, you will die. You ask about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Veskis tells him. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on him, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. Hey, he said pissed. Dirt. Yeah. You're less than me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume just so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Well, let's move along. We need to get going. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? Wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Well, that raises some suspicion, don't it? To Studio 2! Why'd you have the characters in this game look fucking terrifying? That's because they used to be on the Game Boy or... Well, they used to be on the Game Boy Advance or the Nintendo DS. Before they made a DSi and then a DS Lite and then 3DS, etc. Basically, this was a handheld game and this is all lined in to not look all pixely. You know, pixel sprites. Hey Nick, it's Miss Veskies. Drink water. Alright, let's drink some water. It's empty. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Here we go. Anyway, how long could filling a water bottle possibly take? That depends. Would you need to go to the toilet? Okay. So yeah, there's your water drink. Hello? Hello! Mai, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something next, she's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Heck, she did. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. Well, I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manoa. Also, Cobra, just to let you know, how long it would take for me to get a bottle of water? Sometimes you have to make sure that it's cold and not, like, I don't know, like, roasting. I mean, who would drink roasting water? And then there's, like, going to the toilet just to deal with business so it doesn't go after you later. And then there is climbing up and down stairs. Yes. If you must talk about that, man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh dear. Studio 2 trailer. Wasn't the assistant clean up yesterday? Funny. Oh, my nose is itchy. British people would drink roasting water. That's called, that. Maybe. One sec. AKA tea. Yeah, but the thing is, it's tea. Like, not like actual, like, pure boiled water. Tea is stuff you put in it. Still, it seems pretty messy in here. Guess she was still on the high for getting that rare card she needed. It looks like they were designed to use the... Design is set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They got some figures, for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. This is where they had their meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. The glass is frosted, I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Let's see, anything in the bin? Nothing in here that could be a clue, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Oh, movie poster, The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god. Hey, Game of Thrones reference. What? That movie was the best. It was about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. This samurai was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. Winter is coming. Oh. Well, maybe it was updated for that reference, but it might have been in the original DS version. Or, the Game Boy one. It was one of those typical summer romance stories. but it was great. A typical summer romance, with a samurai on a horse. The old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Yeah, we're not getting anything at this rate. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to head to the employee area, see if I can get some info. I guess I'm not filming today either. I did want to see him filming, just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. Yes. This is where you found that ball of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Yeah. No, 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 no touching. You're scaring the shit out of Maya. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. It didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. We okay? Yeah, it seems like we're okay. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills, how? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Now we look. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. The food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Yeah, there are the traces. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Balls? Say, whatever happened with that empty ball? Oh, the ball of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the ball. So that means... Yep, it sounded like the one who put the Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. We did it. Is he ever in control, though? Yeah, to be honest, we are trying to prove innocence. You know, for those who haven't actually killed anybody. And, you know, finding decisive evidence like this helps. Okay, let me go to the employee dressing room. Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. Mr. Powers' bag. I hope Will Powers can come pick up himself soon. Soon. There are some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. Okay. Edgeworth is also an ass. Yeah, he is. At least on theirs. But the music in this game is good, so that's worth the trade-off. Fair. Anyway, I'm just gonna try and get to do some talking. Okay, let's move to Studio 2 again. Talk. Examine! Delivery. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot, there's not much to clean. Let's check the trailer again. Anything here? None? Ugh, damn it. Where are we supposed to go from here? Okay, check this here. This is where the two ate. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. Wonder what Maya's on about. Moving staff and equipment around. They kept in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I have the license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why don't you show me your attorney's badge, Nick? There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. On close inspection, the trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. These look like materials for making the movie set. They've been sitting there for quite some time. Might as well be a junkyard. Welcome to the junkyard. It's junky. Trailer door is unlocked. And the other. Blah. There must be something I'm missing here. My soul bag, what do you think of this? Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much. Okay, not much we can do. But let's examine here. The computer that runs through your security cameras, huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. Okay, let's see. Move. Okay, back to the employee area we go. Let's see. Gum. So normal. And the grate's still lying there. Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know they fixed it, I just kick it off again. That poor assistant. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these, I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop of a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably near old Tokyo Castle. The remains of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Everyone's probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone steak on one of the plates, minus the steak. Well, I guess you could say we all know what's at stake. Success. So what are we supposed to do here, be it the case? Yep. Okay, let me see here. There's a box of snack, must give to employees. It's completely empty. I can feel Maya's eyes burning to the back of my neck. Anyways, they have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I always check my hairdo when I look in the mirror. Not quite as spiky as usual, I see. There's a Wright cosmetics here. This is the wig used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Wow, you remembered, Nick. Thanks to you. Yeah, talk about the Samurai Boogie Woogie. It's locked. Guess he doesn't open his window much. Kinda dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping there. Well, we can pretty sure he did take a nap here, like you said. I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap. I mean, he's right. Okay, let us move. How goes your investigation? Real mess. There's about, like, stuff about... How does one even get out of here? Hope we go to the detention center. Oh, there's Powers again. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Oh, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. Hey, could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though, there's not really anything I could do to help. I'm not really sure what I could do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. And thus sad music. You can tell me more about Miss Viskies? Well, she's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video actor. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at our beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, yes, how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Well, let's present. Excuse me, thank you for showing me whatever it is. I wish I could thank you for some way to help you. Sorry. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? Oh, what's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. These are the Steel Samurais that appear in live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know? Sniff. Alright. Let's see if we can have a little chat with Vasquez, D-Vasquez about the, thing. Talk? No? Fine. Okay, is there anything in the trailer this time? No? No. What's a guy gonna do to get some stuff sorted? If only I could get in the Studio 1 again. Probably help. God damn it, Maya. Ugh. Yeah, I don't get it, Maya. Why did Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. Was Maya always this excitable? Well, if you notice anything that might help us, I can't see what's going on when Maya's here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Yes. Right. Maybe we should go talk to Will Powers. I guess we'll just talk to him one more time. Regarding the murder weapon. Yes. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yes. I don't think an average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke us open during the morning run through? Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard. I'm sorry, this is just getting ridiculous. What do I do here? I feel like I'm missing something. This is Trial and Error Deluxe. Yes. And sometimes I accidentally goof. Hang on. Well, go ahead and say something. I'll frickin' listen to any suggestion at this rate. The way I'm moving about, probably just confusing people. Why is that lawyer just going about being all zoop, 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 zoop? Show her my attorney badge. Really? I thought nobody ever looks at the damn thing. She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look. So, why are you showing that to me, Nick? Well, my attorney badge didn't mean shit. How about this? Not even interesting. Okay, hey, you look. Why are you showing that to me? He's not even looking. Monkey head. Not even looking. Well, if you could tell us about Dr. Manila, if you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh. Oh dear. Okay, so that implies Manila is in the trailer. But I look in there, and I can't find Manila. Where the hell is he at? You know, Salmonella. The guy who's talking in the internet. What's a guy gonna do to get this shit done, eh? Ugh. There's a big tube painted here, the number and Cully's photograph, and to think if he hadn't brought that photograph in. Don't get all teary-eyed yet. Excuse me, princess. Spear, maybe? You don't know anymore, you don't play this game. Fair enough. I stab you with the spear! She's not even looking. I stab! Ugh. Yay. This really is Trial and Error Simulator. Why do I remember only the fun bits and not the bits that piss me off? Time to examine the monkey. The mascot of Global Studios, apparently his name is Mr. Monkey. While Edgeworth keeps calling it Mrs. Monkey. Because they pissed you off. Touché. Sit down here maybe for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old. Ever. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. But I am still young. I'm still around the 20s. Not the mood for thinking. Okay, let's see if we can talk to Gumshoe again. About that ball. Oh, that? Talk about embarrassing, pal. Can't believe I missed out on my first sweep for evidence. Don't know how I can apologize to Mr. Edgeworth. Must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility. Well, at least we got something new. Guide map? Maybe. It's looking like Will Powers was drugged. I'm gonna go back to the precinct to do some more detailed tests. You're gonna be very free with your information. You're being very free with your information today, detective. Well, don't go telling anyone this, pal. I was kind of impressed at today's trial, too. Most lawyers would have given up after that director's testimony. I think if it'd been anyone but you up there, Powers would be done for by now. Okay. Ding! I guess I know as much about you, pal. None. Ugh. Fine. I'll make everyone look at my fucking evidence. I will do it. Here, I present the guide map. What do you think of this? Think? Not in the mood for thinking. What about this? This old bag? Alright, get that filth out of my sight. You're claiming that spoiled hammer in there? I thought you were such an innocent youth. Bah. What do you think of this? Think? Not in the mood. Ooh, heck. What do you think of this? What do you think of the monkey? What do you think of the... What do you think of the album? What do you think of the camera? What do you think of the stakes? What do you think of the drug ball? Woo! This is some hard-ass shit. Ugh. Come on, there has to be something I'm missing here. What am I missing? This is so much trial and error. Look at the sleeping pills. Look at the steak. Look at the camera. Ugh. Look at the Steel Samurai Wins Every Battle album. Look at the monkey head. Look at the spear. I kill you with it. Look at the guide map to Global Studios. Look at the picture of Steel Samurai. Can I shut up for 2 seconds? To be honest, we're kind of instigating her into talking. She's not even looking. There must be something we're missing here. We checked all this? The game broke. It might as well. How do we get out of here? Not gonna lie, good game this is, but it has a buttload of problems. Security camera takes photos of everyone who approaches the gate. Doesn't seem to be switched on today. Push. Studio 2 is down that way. Studio 2, the real scene of the crime. Say, Nick, how'd you figure that out again? Well, actually, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time. Aww. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. I don't have that card key anymore, so I can't go in there today. What? Hang on, though. As soon as she literally says, meet me in chair. It says welcome. They let people in here when they're not filming, right? Hey, let's come here someday. What do you say? Sure, Miss Old Bag lets us in. Without Maya. But I can't go in without her. I don't know how to get rid of her. To be frank. So, Manila ain't even here. Even though Visky's is... Probably need to ditch my... yeah. But even if there was an option, how do you even do it? Over at map of the studios. Studio van, probably used to carry around film equipment. Oh, well, all of a sudden we found Penny in here. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. We were just in here. I guess willpowers won't be using anymore, so... Wait, what? Why? WP's innocent. Yes, I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No. Let's see. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah. This Vazke's producer had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Is that trailer part of the film set, then? Sus. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shot, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. Oh, no! Also, I hear the Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? Hey, how can they just do that? What about all those kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. The program just ends. They'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. So, what, like classic Teen Titans just ending on Season 5? You know, of all those cliffhangers and unanswered questions? I think evidence, rather than words, is called for here. Here, take a look at these. The fuck is this game? Where you find the most wacky of murder trials. And this is? A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I don't think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. What can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. We must figure out the incident. Can you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. That someone died? It was an accident, of course. Yeah, so many chapter stuff to do. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vazke's, managed to hush shit up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vazke's asked him to do. How can you call murder an accident? Well, apparently, while recording, there was an accident, and, you know, it seems like Mr. Hammer got the blame. And ever since then, it seems to have been nagging on him. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her, if she'll talk. Time to talk and figure out the sus. Why, you're still slinking around? If you like this place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think they make Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Well, I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh. She clicked. Oh, Toad! Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols! Nichols? Nichols, Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers, dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. You claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Oh boy, we fucked. Yeah. I'm sorry, Mrs. Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Powers' costume. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty ball supposed to prove? It's a ball of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm not sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Oh, right. Yeah. I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? They claim. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate they used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding y'all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Silenced in what way? Well, if it's to do with the Mafia, it's like... Hello. You can call me Mr. Reaper. Anyway, hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Oh, wait a second. This is the picture. This is the trailer in Studio 2. Accurate. Yeah. Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Maybe now we can have a war with Vas. Really? Okay, let's check the trailer. No. Well, it seems like we're back at... Let me see. She's not even looking. Where? But what? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, this Feskies. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. Well, it seems like we're actually pushing through. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Wait a minute, we just had to talk about her having been connected to the Mafia. Shouldn't we run away? Yeah, guess we have no choice. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for paid change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Who would have let me run this life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran them hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter and brought that foe into the studio. She wrenched out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. Oh, what? This is valuable evidence. Boys! Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that and where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Oh. Straight up murder? Damn. Hold it right there. Here comes Gumshoe. I heard everything, pal. These Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Damn. Seems like Detective Gumshoe is exploding right now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Save the day. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. So, the game series is saved thanks to Detective Dick Gumshoe. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. So yeah, we're gonna get her completely sussed at. Okay, save your progress up to this point. Final day trial. I mean, if it was like if it kept with the 3 days thing, then it would have just been like, you know, dawn of the final day, and we'd have some Majora's Mask music playing. But then again, if we did have some Majora's Mask music playing, I'm pretty sure I got a fucking DMCA. Yeah, I've been at the DMCA. It erases your Twitch channel. Boop. I mean, if I had a picture, it would probably just say, Twitch channel deleted. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of the trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on the people present in the Studio 2 trial that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss DeVeskis to the stand. Miss DeVeskis is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? DeVeskis, I'm the producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. And... hold on. Sorry, my head. As everyone knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Veskis. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Not sure that's the most appropriate thing to think of. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at noon sharp and it ended at 4 o'clock. There was to be a rehearsal studio afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had them take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. With that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Let's kill the murderer. You know, just imagine like hearing, but Phoenix, you're not supposed to kill murderers. You're not even sure this is a murder. Kill the murderer. You know? But you're a defense attorney. You're supposed to be defending Will Powers, not like trying to kill Miss Vasquez here. Kill the murderer. That is the smoker. She smokes. Therefore she murders. Okay, let's press. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at noon sharp and ended at 4 o'clock. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Okay, come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Edgeworth is just getting some shitty witnesses. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I think it would... I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks in front of the trailer. You have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved that she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? Kinda wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Let me see, do I have any proof here? This is Will Powers' steak plate with the pills on it. Let me see here. What were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk, it irritates me. There we go. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. So, how do we prove that she didn't eat shit? What are we supposed to do with this? Let me double check here. You have someone who can verify this. Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Oh, what am I to do? Oh, geez, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Well, before noon. Meeting began, but then it ended at that time. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Wait. Let's see. It began at 12. It began at noon, then it ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Ugh, what do I do? Ugh, this is a pickle. Big pickle. Ooh, oh. The thing is that it's basically Jack's autopsy report that he died at 2:30. Jeez, I need to think about this. What am I do? At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Oh, what do I do? Fatigue, so I had Sal take me. What do I do with this little doodah? Hold on. He had Sal take you? What does it mean? Means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the studio too, Van. Oh, right. What do I do? This is a pickle. Even I find this to be a bit far-fetched. Ooh. After the meeting in the trailer, yet. They probably could have moved at 4. Fatigue, so I had Sal take me. How does one do this? Think, you daft bastard, think. Oh, jeez. Hang on, sorry, just checking something. I'm sorry. It's just I am having a problem with this. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me at 2:30. We took a 15-minute break in the evening. Can she say more than what she said? Let's double check here. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Hey, come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here and engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. And the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I think it was between those times. Wait a minute. Let's see, Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. I was thinking, you cheeky bald fuck. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Not at all. Not at all, not at all, not at all. Today we took a... Come on. Come on. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Must be on the wrong track. Jeez, I do not understand this. How can we prove that she didn't eat T-bone steaks? Like, what is this? I think, I wish she said a little more. It's hard, I think she's pretty used to being the boss. Pretty sure you'll find some kind of contradiction of what she said somewhere. Into the trailer, a little before noon. This is just an unfair bullshit. Fucking timelines. By yourself? Yes. You didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began, yada yada. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Okay, come on, let's talk a little more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said about you, Mr. Edgeworth. Please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Ugh. Why is nothing clicking? There should be a click. Where's my click? What exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me in the van. Let's see. What were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. You have someone who can verify this, Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. But what evidence proves that she didn't eat the steak? What is the evidence? because I can't even find out where shit. Because I'm like a fucking ugh. Oy, 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 oy. Ugh. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie, this is hurting my head. Into the trailer a little before noon. You are the most annoying witness I've ever met. Ugh. Ugh. Not only you're annoying, you're boring. Such a bore. Why don't you just be like this? No, I refuse to remember stuff. This is a fucking court. You're fucking obligated to fucking remember shit. Oy. Okay, let me just take off my glasses and... damn it. Yeah, we gotta think about this. I can't even figure out what for what. This feels like a fucking bell end moment, I swear. See, I could probably have a whole construction about like the Mr. Monkey had, you know, being there. So they had to. So if it really was Hammer, they'd have to take the body into that van. That way they could somehow drive around it. I think. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. I feel like such a sack of shit. Eh. Jeez. I am trying to find a contradiction, but I cannot find it. Into the trailer a little before noon. Let's see. So, that's basically the whole story. What do I do? Why can I not figure anything out? I am a goon. seriously, how do we do this? I have a right mind to just look up a guide for this kind of thing, but then again, that'd be cheating. I need to figure out with my brain, but my brain don't exist. Can't you see it doesn't exist? What do I do? What do I do? This is the most conundrum I've ever been in. Okay, how do I prove that is bullshit? That would make it 245. Is there anything that screams 245 around here? Should I touch this? I don't know if I should. Yeah, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. But then again, that's still oddly timed. It does scream suspicion. No? It clearly gets that contradiction. How exactly evidence the statement are? Well, they aren't they? They aren't they? And Mr. Wright, please think about facts before making accusations. I don't think that won me 8 points with the judge. I am trying to win this, you bastard. Come on, evidence clearly contradicts. How exactly are they related? They aren't, are they? Oh, please think of facts before making accusations. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I'm cheesing it. It's because I'm not having to deal with this bullshit. Okay, let's try this. When exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering. We're scheduled for 5. But think it's in between those times. A little before noon. Come on, what to do? We began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal tape me. The thing is, they'll mention the damn van. Doesn't even help. Yeah, my knee's itchy. Hold on, my knee is itchy. Must scratch my knee. Yeah. Ugh. Why can't I find anything relevant? Okay, let me see. How do we do this? How do we do this? Maybe you could tell me what you think a contradiction is around here. Ugh. This... It doesn't help that I'm getting stuck here. Like, quite often. Oh, my head. Meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4 o'clock. Ugh, jeez, what do I do? Ugh. This is a pain in the head. Pain in the head, I say. Pain in the head. Pain in the head. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I know. I'll go on Reddit, just for a laugh. Great. Some people I'm lurking on Twitch, you know, went offline. Hold on, I'm just gonna lurk some others so that way, you know, they can get some help. Stuff like that. Okay, sell that there. And next being... There we go. Nice and clean there. Okay. Let's see. Take a look at wee little cat going under a big bag of something. Oh, it's like laying inside a bag, looking a little bit packed. Roadmap for Watch Dogs Legion. What is a roadmap? A bunch of llamas looking at a cat. Oh, ain't that funny? Well, yeah, geez. Rise of the Titan Folk sure is, brutal. Oh, roadmap. New playable hero. Hero? New co-op missions, new mission, PvP invasion, PvP extraction, tactical op 2, story expansion. Oh yeah, there's the Ethan Pierce playable, and then there's Wrench. Then there's new playable hero Darcy, new missions, which looks Assassin's Creed, the World Events Assassin's Creed crossover. Huh. I mean, okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just, being, blah. It's just that, after all this problem, I'm trying to get the stress out of my head and see if I can figure out without the stress. Yeah. I really need to think. I don't know what. Okay, let's see. For what we're gathering, Will Powers is not the murderer. And, Jack Hammer is definitely the victim. But what's confusing is how he stole the Steel Samurai costume and was found in the Magistrate costume. Which does make us suspect that Defuskis, will, pretty much, I don't know. I don't know, probably did murder him somehow. There's no way she could have picked up the samurai spear. Plus it's unable to work due to it being damaged before and only, barely repaired. At this rate, her tobacco's gonna run out. So we went to see at 1, we began at 12 o'clock sharp, and at 4. Oh. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area. No. Hey, oh, is this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Ugh, jeez, my head's getting sore again. Ugh, my head's getting sore because of this stupid testimony. Somebody help, please. I don't know what to do. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Yeah, come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come in to engage in our conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. You shut up. Please stop banging on your little desk, it hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards at Studio 1. When exactly was that? I've forgotten. Ugh, god damn it. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I don't think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. That mentions the van. Then there's the slamming table thingy. Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she would have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Well, apparently I don't, because I can't find the fucking right spot. I can't find the right evidence either. Why can't I do anything? The meeting began at yada yada sharp. Rehearsal afterwards, Studio 1 was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Did 30, we took 8 T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Did we glitch out and miss other evidence or whatnot? Ugh. How do we prove that she didn't eat shit? Come on. Ugh, come on. Think. Think, man. Think. Ugh. I really should play a different game. Had I known this would be a pain in the head here. What the hell? The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. How do we prove that she didn't eat the steaks? We haven't found any additional details on the van. And these are employee area evidences. This is a 5-year-old photo that's irrelevant from the steak eating. This is Cody's camera, which obviously didn't show much. Then there's Samurai Path to Glory, which we already used to find out, hey, Steel Samurai lost, but it turns out to be a phony. Then there's Mr. Monkey's Head. What's the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 p.m. and 4 p.m.? Ugh, come on. As for the Mr. Monkey, doesn't seem to help because, you know, hey, he blocked the pathway. But the 5 p.m. rehearsal seems to be fine, because an hour seems to be enough to get the head out of the way. Murder weapon? Not even mentioned. And there's a guy mapped to Global Studios. Yeah. Then there's Mr. Hammer doing the limp. Jeez, what I would give to get through this right now. Ugh. Damn it. Why can't I think? Ugh. Damn it. What do I do? Are we missing something? I don't understand. What am I missing? Maya's not helping, and this is, Damn it. Ugh, I do not understand. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. 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 Da, da, da. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at some news. Still can't find out the other thing. Ugh. In case you were wondering what I was looking at, it was stuff. Different stuff. Irrelevant stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably wondering what am I doing wasting my time away looking at memes? Let me tell you, I still can't figure out. I'm not even looking up the answer. I mean, yeah, I'm on Reddit, but that's it. I'm just on Reddit. Ah. Ugh. Okay. Try and think. One more time. Autopsy report. Powers' foe, guide map, samurai spear, Mr. Monkey's head, path to glory, Cody's camera, 5-year-old Forl, sleeping pill ball, steak plate, and van. But somehow, we have to prove that she was not eating steak. But how do we prove she was not eating steak? For we do not have a salmonella inconsistent testimony thingy. Ugh, come on, please. Tell me, game. Why do you have to make this super hard mode all of a sudden? In fact, I think you're cheating. Because Dual Destinies was easier to figure out. Ugh. Why must this be hard? Come on. Jeez. You're probably wondering why I use Reddit? Cope. I need to cope with the fact that I can't get this right. Seriously, why can't I get this right? Ugh, come on. Think. Is there like a sign that just says, no you didn't? Let's inquire about it. What were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk, it irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Come on, we need to figure something out. Hold on. Had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. Oh, jeez. This is fucking my head up. Why can't this work? Ugh, why must this keep being a pain in the butt? Ugh. She refuses to say any information. How am I supposed to work with this? This is cheat. Ugh, my head. Just god damn it. Can't even do anything right. Ugh, man, I'd give anything for this sorting out. But did you really? How do I prove she killed him, though? Jeez. Why must this be such a pain in the ass? Ugh. I'm gonna have to call it there. I was busting my head way too much. I got stuck on it for who knows how long, and it still hurt my head. Ugh. Alright. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and raid somebody. Just for the hell of it, because I can't figure out worth shit with that other problem. That's just me being a dingus in every sense of the word. So, here's what we're gonna do. Someone's playing Minecraft, so we're gonna go ahead and raid them. Because, fuck it. Why not? Anyway, as soon as the chat box loads, I will, okay, here we go. So, I want to say thank you all for joining me on my stream. You've all been great, and I hope to see y'all again in the next stream I make. Until then, y'all be good now, alright? See you later. Cheers.